kind of in the area. I have a weird schedule today, and I heard that there's a Phillies rally at 11. I'm a little bit on the early side. The rally is in front of the Comcast Center, so I thought I'd come through here and just sort of, I will try to come up the Comcast sign as best I can here. Slightly busy concourse here at the Suburban Station, Pennsylvania. It says Pennsylvania Railroad Suburban Station. Milk House is closed, I guess. The grilled cheese and ice cream joint, but there was a whole renovation with turnstiles put in down here, so it can feel like a dead mall at times. So there used to be like a little bit more thriving than this. Back in its heyday. There's been a dead period since about 2018. So ever since they started putting in the turnstiles, it doesn't have as much free flow. You have to have a ticket to go downstairs to stand on the platform. In the past you didn't, and you could even pay on your ride. Like if you didn't have money with you, you could get on the ride. They don't really allow for that today. So anyway, but normally you would go through the turnstiles, then you would go down to the platform down here, whichever one matches up with your ticket and stuff like that. Is this always okay? This is open here, the stairwell. It looks more pink salmon in person, but I have a green hue on the lens. So anyway, this leads to Comcast, the Comcast Center food court. I'm hoping I can just walk through it. Up the stairs to the show. So it used to be jam-packed in here, but ever since the turnstiles, it's been a little different. In fact, I got trapped in there once. I was already on a ride. I tried to get out, and the turnstiles wouldn't let me out. I was like, technically, that could turn into a major stampede trap. Every single turnstile wouldn't go out. Like once you pay for your ride, the turnstiles are supposed to go backwards so you can go out. So that was a little odd.
Have a good one.
You too, thank you.
No.
Rampers there. So some people kind of hang out over here, I guess, now these days. And should we go through the middle or something? And you can get out on Arch Street, but I was gonna go up here because there's some sort of Phillies thing. Termini Brothers. I've never had any dessert there, but we saw it. Often there's like an IMAX theater like show on the up there, and sometimes you can see it on my videos. Yeah, like the Christmas Spectacular and stuff like that. In fact, there's a little bit of a show now. They have like intermittent things, so I'm a little bit early. I was hoping the extra walk would bring me out at the time, but they're setting up. I have an extra dog walk today, so I have to sort of get there in enough time, but anyway. Comcast events, live local news and sports, anytime anywhere, link up. And they have a little rope here. And then a bunch of games for like kids and stuff. And then I guess if you're feeling kid-like today, you can come down and, I used to walk a dog for Jen and Chase Utley number 26, who helped the Phillies get to the World Series in 2008, which reversed the curse of 1980, 2008, 8008. That's basically how Philly rolls. It has to be in the numbers. So I guess, did they win on their own merit, or did they win because they had to reverse a curse for all that money and all that ticket money you spend? Just curious. So anyway, it's interesting, his number was 26, and I lived at 626 South 19th Street when I was terrorized and made to believe I'd be murdered. It's considered attempted murder at this point, especially since I've been harassed and had very bizarre, very disturbing experiences ever since. So who's gonna fess up? And these are high-level people. If you make less than 100,000, you're probably not even in the running for who's guilty. Okay, moving on. So the Utleys lived in 11, 12, 13, the AIR building, 210 Washington Square West, behind the eternal flame, if you will. And anyway, they moved on to the LA Dodgers. And dodged Philadelphia. I just saw a video for Happy Birthday Elton John today. I don't know if it's his actual birthday or if it just came up in the feed, but it's, I'm not a present for your friends to open. So they should play that today at the Phillies rally when all the kids show up. Not a present for your friends to open.